Hello dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Muhammad Ashraf and you're watching Ashraf Kakar channel. Dear students, in this lecture we will be talking about the ing form and its different usages. See, the ing form has a lot of functions. It can be used as a verb, as an adjective, as an adverb and as a noun. देखिए ing फॉर्म का सिर्फ इस्तेमाल ये नहीं कि हम इसको प्रेजेंट और we just use this in the continuous tenses, either they are present, past or future. Then because it has a lot of functions, it can be used as a verb, it can be used as an adjective, it can be used as an adverb and as a noun. देखिए ing फॉर्म को हम एक वर्ब के साथ जब हम ऐड करते हैं तो एक वर्ड के साथ it can work as a verb, एडजेक्टिव की तरह भी यूज हो सकता है, एडवर्ब की तरह, as well as of the noun. Like for example, we have different examples like this. The dog is barking. Here, barking is a verb, and we have got the main verb is bark, B-A-R, मतलब भौंकना. कुत्ता भौंकता है. But when we add the ing form, it becomes the continuous tense and work as a verb. ठीक है? The dog is barking. कुत्ता भौंक रहा है. So here ing form works as a verb. Then the next sentence, it says that this is a barking dog. So it shows the quality of a dog, that this dog is not of the hunting, instead this dog only bark. ठीक है? So here you can know better that this ing forms qualifies this noun. तो इसलिए हम कह सकते हैं कि भाई this verb can act as an adjective. Then comes the next usage. It is coming barking. देखें, it is coming, it is the verb. और कोई भी एडिशनल वर्ब हो जो कि एक वर्ब को क्वालिफाई करता हो, एक वर्ब को मॉडिफाई करता हो, उसे हम कहते हैं the adverb. So in this case, barking work as an adverb because it qualifies the verb coming. ठीक है, वो भौंकते हुए आ रहा है. Then comes barking dog does not hunt. ठीक है, जो भौंकता है वो नहीं काटता. तो here barking dog means it is a noun. It works as a noun. ठीक है, तो इनके चार इस्तेमाल हो गए. देखें, सेकेंडली पार्ट ये होती है पार्टिसिपल क्या है एंड व्हाट इज अ जेरंड. जब ing फॉर्म वर्क करता है एज अ वर्ब, एज एन एडजेक्टिव और एज एन एडवर्ब. जब ing फॉर्म वर्क करता है किसी भी वर्ड के साथ, either it is verb, adjective or an adverb, it is called as the participles. ठीक है, and there are three types of participles: the present, past and perfect. So we will discuss in our coming time one by one each one. Then comes a barking dog. A barking dog does not hunt. So here it's function as a noun. So whenever the ing form function itself as a noun, it can be called as a gerund. And there are two types of gerund: the present gerund and the perfect gerund. ठीक है, इनको हम one by one भी discuss करेंगे. So here comes a question, like why do we use gerund, participle and the infinitive in our sentences, in our language? Here comes, देखिए हम gerund को क्यों इस्तेमाल करते हैं, participle को क्यों इस्तेमाल करते हैं, infinitive क्यों? देखिए ये सवाल जहन में आता है. Like for example, if I say I take my breakfast, I went to school. मैं कहता हूं कि भाई I take my breakfast, I went to school. Yeah, I completed my homework, I went to sleep. तो आपको कैसे लगेगा मेरा सेंटेंस? इंस्टेड अगर मैं ये कहूं having taken my break, I went to school. Yeah, having completed my homework, I went to school. So here is the question comes that हम अपने सेंटेंस में दो मेन वर्ब कभी भी यूज नहीं कर सकते. Like for example, I am completing my homework. Yeah, I completed. So completed is the main verb. In the same way, I went to sleep. ठीक है, अब went को मैं यूज नहीं कर सकता, इसलिए and then I used the perfect gerund. Having completed my homework, I went to sleep. इसी तरह मैंने कहा कि भाई I took my breakfast and then I said I went to school. Then taking breakfast is the main verb. Taking is the main verb or took is the past form of the take. Then I say I went to school. So here I use two main verbs. Instead, in the correct sentence, if I say that I cannot use two main verbs together, then so instead of using two main verbs, I take the help of the gerund or participle. Having taken my breakfast, I went to school. So dear students, first of all, we will discuss about the participle. Then what is a participle? Whenever the ing form is used as a verb or as an adverb or as an adjective, it is called as the participle. So there are three types of the participle: the present participle, past participle, and perfect participle. The present participle is used for example, when we use the first form of the verb plus ing in a sentence. Like for example, the economy is growing. The economy is growing. Here, the grow plus ing, which acts or its function is as a verb. Then comes China has a growing economy. So here, economy is a noun and it is modified by the word growing. So growing acts as an adjective in this sentence. Then comes the economy is expanding, now growing. Here we have used two verbs, but the one acts as an verb and the other one acts as an adverb. So whenever an adverb, whenever a verb is modified by the adverb, is called as the present participle. Then comes the past participle. Past participle may we always use third form of the verb. Like for example, she ironed the clothes. Here, ironed, which is third form of iron, ironed the clothes. So this this is noun which is modified by the verb. ठीक है, ये verb इसके बारे में information आपको देता है कि भाई she ironed the clothes. That's why we have used the word iron as a verb. Then comes these are iron cloths. These are iron cloths. Now here the cloths which is noun over here is modified by the adjective. ठीक है, adjective का काम ये है when they always modify a noun or a pronoun. Then we have the perfect participle. Now keep in mind we have always a formula of like this: having then third form of the verb, then object, then subject, then always be the past indefinite tense, or sometimes the past continuous tense as well. Like for example, having completed my homework, I went to bed. Having completed, third form of the verb, my homework, then object, then comes comma, then comes I as a subject, went to bed, it is the past indefinite. I can convert this sentence into passive form like having been. I should put been in between the verb and the having. Having been completed my homework, I went to bed. So dear students, then come the gerund. Whenever first form of the verb plus ing acts or function as a noun, it can be called as a gerund. And it is divided into two types: the present gerund or the perfect gerund. The present gerund can be known by the examples, like for example, reading is a good habit for knowledge. Here, reading works as a subject. Reading is a good habit for knowledge. In the same way, reading books. Reading books, it works as a noun. In the second sentence, reading books, it works as the noun of this noun, as the noun of its own object. In the second sentence, reading acts as a noun of its own object, books. Reading books enhances one's knowledge. Then comes she likes reading fiction. Here, reading acts or function as noun of this verb, likes. It's the verb and it is the object of this verb. In the next sentence, it says that she likes reading. Here, likes is the verb and it is object or a noun. The next sentence we have, she is fond of reading. She is fond of reading. Here is the object of this preposition. Of is the preposition over here. So it acts as the preposition, as the object of the preposition of. Then comes what she likes is reading. ठीक है, जो उसे पसंद है वो क्या है, वो रीडिंग है. So here what she likes, what she likes is a sentence or is a simple sentence. वो क्या पसंद करती हैं, is reading. Now this reading acts as a complement, also as a noun, complement of this part. So dear students, then we have the perfect gerund. Okay, the perfect gerund can also give the present meaning as well as of the future, and we can use as for the action of the past. So it depends upon the tenses we used in our sentences. For example, she dislikes having read fiction books. Having read, it is the noun meaning of the perfect gerund. We should always use having and third form of the verb. Read is the third form of the verb having. ठीक है, मतलब इसमें third form of the verb having plus third form of the verb we always use in the perfect gerund. She dislikes having read fiction books, or the minister is accused of having misused his power. Then comes she denies cheating her. It is, this sentence is basically in the ing form. She denies cheating her. We can shift this sentence into a perfect gerund, and it will be called as the passive form of this sentence. Like for example, he denies cheating her. He denies having cheated her. So it is the perfect participle and can also be called as the passive form of the sentence. So this was all about the ing form.